Hi, this is Ian Fox, author of Small Wants, Little Needs, the Spiritual and Practical Solution to Financial Freedom. I want to tell you about my new book. I've spent years studying, discovering and researching spirituality and financial security. And what I've learned, I encapsulate in this book across what I consider to be a lifetime of experience. What I'm looking to create for the readers of this book is to become more spiritually aligned and financially liberated. You know, I believe that most of humanity is shackled to a ball and chain. That ball and chain can be debt, it can be lack of opportunity, it can be conformity, it can be restriction, it can be all kinds of things. It's like a shackle around our ankle that keeps us from being who we truly are and who we truly really deserve to be. So I actually cover how you can escape the ball and chain inside this book and how to create the ultimate freedom-centered lifestyle. And I cover it all inside this book. I also talk to you about how you can work to be free rather than work just to meet your obligations or work just to buy crud and fill your life with objects. You see, there's more to life than just going out there and working, working for a living and doing the same things day in, day out like the rest of humanity, or what I refer to as sheeple, doing the same thing day in, day out. You know, you need to find ways to free yourself. And as I say, I've been discovering what those ways are for years, and I've encapsulated them inside Small Wants, Little Needs. I also help you learn how to protect your mind from outside influences. You know, things that are going to influence you in the wrong ways to make the wrong kind of decisions, and that's things like advertisers or unscrupulous marketers or people who want to try to influence you in some way to do the wrong things. So I talk about that. I actually cover what the main influence tools are and what you can do to defend yourself against them. The other thing I want to teach you is how to find and bring more serenity and peace in your life, because I believe that's one of the things that's missing for virtually everyone. You know, as everyone runs around trying to make their life work, trying to meet their obligations, meet situations and things like this, I believe it leaves people, for the most part, depressed, deflated, and stressed. And you need to learn how you can combat that. And I don't just mean stress management techniques. Oh no, I mean going really deeper than that, at a core level, so you can become a more realised human being and you're going to deflect all the negativity that's around you. I cover it all in Small Wants, Little Needs. I also talk about how you can let things go, how you can protect yourself so you're not going to get bothered by people, by situations, by things that most people find themselves affected by day in, day out. I teach you how to let go. I teach you how to bring more freedom into your life, and that includes financial freedom. You know, it's one thing to be spiritually developed and raise your consciousness, but it's another thing to learn how to become financially free so you're not affected by money worries, you're not affected by financial restriction and things of that nature. I cover some really powerful tools and blueprints that you can actually adopt into your life to bring more financial freedom and create that for you and your family. And it takes you out of the rat race. You know, you learn how to escape. And that's what all of us need to be doing. And also how to overcome fear. One of the biggest traps with people is being encased and locked inside their fears. And I don't know what your fears are, but most people have them and they're governed by them. Well, what I teach you in this book is how to recognise, how to eliminate and control your fears, no matter what they may be. You know, part of the things that I've done throughout my life is teach people what I call extreme personal development. And we've done things like, you know, fire walking, breaking an iron bar in your throat between two people, walking on broken glass, and also one of my favourites, which is taking a 5-inch pin and actually sticking it actually through your hand. Now, before you say this guy's crazy, it's not about being crazy. What is being crazy, or what is crazy, is not learning how to deal with all the pressures of life. It's not learning how to become more spiritually realised and evolved. You know, what is crazy is allowing society to control you. You know, allowing the things and situations of people to control how you feel and what you do. That's crazy, in my opinion. So what I do is as I say, we take this 5-inch pin, stick it through the hand, but there's a specific process that I take people through who I've done that with, but it teaches them ultimately how to overcome fear. I talk about it in this book, and I talk about why it happens, how it happens, and what you can learn from it yourself without necessarily having to go through the process of actually the needle pierce. But fear is one of the biggest obstacles that we have holding us back as a species. And finally, I finish with creating what I call a freedom-centered mission. So I wrap everything up, put everything together, and I teach you how you can go out there and live a more fuller life, a more freer life, a more financially abundant life, and a more spiritually evolved life as well.